good tools. She definitely knows how to work it on the field.
Yeah, she's actually a good person to play against Birdie because when she takes advantage of his gaps, he's in a world of hurt because she's got the right tools to to lock him down, to punish him hard. And we're gonna see if we're gonna see right now if there's gonna be any of that going on. We're actually seeing some pretty good defensive play, keeping him at bay. As Birdie's trying to close the gap, trying to stay out of her range. Ooh, okay. The damage output.
Fighting against Laura has always been the story of force this character to respect your space while constantly pressing onto hers. That's been the dynamic of fighting this character across the cast and across the history of Street Fighter V.
And that's a really good match right there. He went in, he filled the space when Laura would go in, block, defensive options, awesome, and then counterattack, great. We're just going to see how far this aggression goes because he's feeling himself right now. As you see, he's playing a little bit sloppy, and Laura is doing exactly what I said she is going to do. You step up, you make a mistake, she's going to make you pay for it. Ah, Brazilian girl fire. Oh, boy, don't mess up. You made a mistake, and Laura's going to get in there like swimwear. That's the saying of the day because it's summertime, baby.
Yo, most definitely. Honestly, though, you're feeling the summer heat with all this Laura pressure. Look at this.
Look at that. Mistake after mistake.
This man's going to have to pay rent for being in the corner for this long. God damn.
She punished everything. He got sloppy in the beginning, and then the momentum was just like hers. Give it to me.
Like, she actually just stepped on him real quick. But
yeah,
DanCravate has got enough of this.
Yep,
he took that first round quite convincingly.
Very convincingly. He was playing a very patient game. Now he's just trying more of the second round. Going to be super aggressive in the beginning, and he's paying for it. His stun meter's at 80%. It's going down now. He's be less of an issue. But geez, in the beginning, he's got to be very careful with his aggression. He's got to be extra careful with his aggression because Omnirabbit is just going to hop all over that.
One thing that I found interesting was the use of the fire breath to try and call out some sort of jump in, where this Laura player in particular has been keeping a lot of her pressure to the ground.
Hey.
She hasn't been bothering with jump ins. So playing that ground game, that's what's going to work. It's working for Birdie this whole top 8, and that's what's working.
A little
for this
bit of patience goes a long way too. After you got that divine beatdown in the middle part of that match, slow it down. Hey, hey, girl, chill. And then they gave her the business.
Guys, see if we're going to have some more. This looking like a Birdie top 8 right now. I'm definitely not trying to see Birdie ditto those.
I mean, yeah, Birdie dittos are a very scary thing.
So let's see how well this Laura can bring it back. Down a game, but never out of it just yet.
I like that V reversal. Just going to sneeze on him real quick, like, chew. He got the space he needed, but it's really not what he needed exactly because he's just not doing anything with the space he just gained.
Right.
He's going back to a patient game, not trying to go too hog wild because Laura is just covering all the options. We got to see who goes in the jump.
What a call! You can't be jumping in.
No,
this is not the kind of game for that. And while it is certainly a solid mix-up from the fact that this Birdie has stayed primarily on the ground, it's so dangerous to throw out against Laura, especially when this Laura can take all of this advantage straight to the end. Going to get that first round.
That was actually a super good option right there. Playing the patience, seeing the options. He went in for the dive, and she said, I got an aerial grab for that. I'm playing my game now. Omnirabbit, definitely playing the game. Ooh, the jump in.
Solid block string, but DanCravate was ready and willing, prepared. But I want to see more from Dan in this instance. His Birdie's looking really good when he's in advantage, but he keeps on overextending. He's finding himself at the mercy of this Laura. And
that's
not
exactly
really
what
doing
she
anything
does.
when
like,
checking her.
She's all over him. It's like there's not much you can do. Once you've made a mistake, please. Here's the moment. Like, is Omnirabbit going to take this round and tie it up? It's looking very convincing for Omnirabbit.
Fighting against Laura when you're on the back foot is like playing a game of chess where all your moves are just escaping check. He's not really doing much to get out of it. He's got to find a way to really turn the tides, change up the momentum, press advantage as best as you can. He's doing it right now.
He's doing it right now.
Just keep him in the ledge, but reversal option is going to stave all of that momentum.
All right, V-Triggers pops. He's going all the way in with the combo. Oh, no. That jump in was probably the end of it all because he missed the connection. She was able to block it, get her wits about her, and then just tack on the violence. Now we're 1-1. Laura's got this in the bag for round 2.
It was looking fairly convincing, I will say. It's a rough scene, though, because we've seen how well this match can fall into the favor of Birdie. He gets his solid confirmed. He starts to build up his pressure, and even without reliance on stun, you're putting on so much damage over time. You're keeping your resources flowing, and the match just moves so heavily into your favor.
Yeah.
Even though Laura's fairly reversal heavy and what she's able to throw out on a match, like, it's one of those things you just got to keep it up.
And what's good right now is Omnirabbit's really just thinking a little bit too much about what DanCravate is going to do. So,
yo, she definitely just got like
she got bodied for real. She was worried about the anti-air so much, and DanCravate was just like, playing a really smart game, just taking advantage of it. I'm just going to keep doing what I do, pushing the pressure, pushing into the corner, and your head's out in the space right now. You're feeling good about that victory, but I'm about to make you feel real bad. And the elephant's tossing her out, making her feel real bad. It's okay. Let's see if he holds on to it. This could be a really quick match right now. DanCravate could close this out and just never have to think about this again, because Laura made him think for the first 2 games.
See, it's that style of play from the round 1 of Game 3 that I want to see more. It's the inconsistencies that's giving Laura the option and misspacing on the critical. All right, that's a rough call, man.
Super rough call. But back in the game, she's not back in the game.
Yeah, no.
She's not
anywhere
back in the
but,
game.
man.
And now DanCravate doesn't have to worry about this anymore. He's done. All right, just get her out of here. I don't need to think about it anymore.
Still got 1 more game to go, though.
Is this for loser side? Is it?
Loser side is best of 5. All top 8.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
So he's just got to keep up that style of play. Laura got second lease on life, can bring this to a Game 5 potentially. And starting out very strong for Game 4. It's just a matter of keeping the pressure on, staying evasive. Because if you're trying with the same approach options, Birdie's able to call you out over and over and over again.
Oh, yeah. Good damage, good blocks. Keeping the pressure up, going for the command grab, but Laura's going to jab her way out of that problem quickly and easily. All right, jabbing all the way across the stage, taking the damage where she can, not trying to go too risky. Oh, my goodness. A little bit of spacing here and there goes a long way.
So unfortunate, yo.
I know. All right, pop the EX, bull rush, V-trigger, popped. We the red boys. Damage tacking on. We're trying to even up the match. Still, momentum has shifted on over to DanCravate. Omnirabbit has got to find the options. Going to get in there. No, he's going to eat everything. All of that HP.
All right, back to the elephants.
Back to the elephants. Get her out of there.
That's so ridiculous.
I know. It's hilarious.
So, potentially last round of this set as Dan sits up around.
Once it gets started, he's actually really good at capitalizing and making sure he gets maximum.
His play is looking good. I got to put respect on the name. The problem is that there's inconsistencies in this flow. It's the matter of high highs and low lows. Because when he's up, he's looking phenomenal. He's looking like he could bring this to grands. But then you get this. You get a perfect.
Oh my God! It's a perfect.
I'm sorry for blowing your ears out, everybody.
You get the call-outs like this, and that's what I'm worried about in witnessing this, because when you have inconsistent play like this, you can't just rely on your solid neutral. You have to try and buckle down, keep what works, and make it work for you the whole way.
Yeah, you got to be consistent. Consistent in your strategy, and if you even need to make adjustments, you got to be consistent in your adjustments as well. And we're just seeing right now, Omnirabbit is playing on fire!
It's looking good. He's putting up a good case to bring us into a Game 5.
Fire! We are going Game 5 right now. I'm talking the clapback was incredibly convincing.
That was definitely the clapback.
Oh, my goodness.
Like.
Yes, girl. Yes.
He served up the whole tee.
All right. Now we're just seeing the volatility of how loser side could be.
That's such a wild start from Laura. We've seen Omnirabbit get blown up for it, but when it works,
it freaking shines.
Yo, it works ridiculous.
Name
it's
drop.
Crazy. Good calls from both ends, but Omnirabbit taking this momentum from Game 4 so far right now.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Just jumped right over that bull rush. little bit of patience goes a long way. Making the proper calls. There we go. The anti-air coming through in a big way. Going to get that spacing, push him right back into the corner. Get these grabs and all the grabs that she needs. And she winks as he's in the ground. Ooh, I got you. Wink. Feels good. Feels good. Possible. Now this is the possible last round. No other option. Oh my goodness. Omnirabbit playing out of his mind all over the place.
Yeah, honestly, this man woke up. Like, he had all the worry in the world as DanCravate was starting to take this set into convincing fashion. And while we saw, you know, blips of life from the Laura play, it was, as I was mentioning earlier, inconsistent, but it was inconsistent on the terms of birdie pressure.
Oh, yeah.
So now that he's sort of figured out what's going on, he's finding the reversals, letting go a lot of the pressure, and the damage building up onto Birdie right now. Finds his opening, gets the grab.
It's looking like it's
What
about
a
to be
call out.
a wrap right now. In there. And pose.
Yo, that's why we do best of fives in top A's.
Yeah, you could never know which way this is going to go. Oh, my goodness.
That could have ended the other way if that was a game 3.
The stroke of genius.
That's that
The
wild.
spark of victory. Coming right through right there. You guys saw it. That was great. And that's what's wonderful about these tournaments, man. You get to see these moments of brilliance.
Most
you get to see how the gameplay goes. It's not one-to-one. There's no such thing as there is no option. I mean, you can have limited options.
Right.
But you can, like, you know, take your toothpick and make it work.
So, next players, it looks like, are they getting ready? I don't know. Everyone's mingling. Everyone's looking like they're having a good time with this tournament.
Yeah, they're having a really good time out there in the audience.
Like, I'm digging that. When everyone, like, enjoys the game they play, that's what I like to see. I don't like it when people are here and they're like, all right, let's do this. They're on the clock. I'm not about that. If they're good at what they do, I'll put respect on the name. But, like, if you're here, you're plugging in and you're enjoying what you're doing, and you're making the money and you're making the W's off of that, that's the best feeling. That's the FGC right there.
It's wonderful, and all walks of life. You don't got to talk the same language, but you all talk hands.
Most def.
Yeah.
Well said.
I mean, yeah.
So we're coming back into who we got coming up. That's the Alex player from earlier.
Yeah.
So the Alex player from earlier stepping up to
the Birdie.
Yes.
So we got.
This was the Birdie from earlier that